Join me and Robbie for Victory League Metaverse to watch Game for Ukraine.
Yo, listen up. This is going to be huge. The Game for Ukraine charity football match kicks off this Saturday, the 5th of August at 5:45 p.m. We're talking about a full-on game with big names from the world of football on the pitch. I'm going to be there and other AFTV influencers are going to be joining in, and you can come and meet them all digitally. Let's make a difference together. Click the link in the description right now and get involved. This is going to be big.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I got Julian with me. A 1-1 draw to Monaco here at the Emirates, but we won the trophy in the end after penalties. Ramsdale making a great save. People have been waiting for that, but Julian, what did you make of the performance? Because people in the studio, a lot of us were quite deflated after watching today's performance.
For a start, it wasn't 1-1. I think it was 6-5 because the rules of this particular competition. All right. After 90 minutes, it was 1-1, but after the end of the game, it was 6-5 because penalties are part of this game. So that's the first correction. What's the question?
Thank you so much for that correction. Yeah. What did you make of the game? Because it was very flat from our side in the studio watching. What did you make of the game?
Okay, I wouldn't call it flat. What I would say is that this type of game is exactly what you need in pre-season.
More than a win, Julian?
It's about getting ready for next week.
Do you think the team are ready?
I think the kind of game we play today and the kind of opposition we play today is going to be more reflective of the type of opposition we're going to play within the season, because it's all very well playing the glamour teams, Man United, Barcelona, and look at the game we saw in America against Barcelona. That was a completely different game. Now you can call today's performance flat, but it's very much to do with the opposition. Barcelona.
They were good today, Monaco's the opposition.
Yeah, and I'll come on to why that they were good and why they were different and why Barcelona are good. Barcelona are a fantastic team at coming forward. What they showed in America was they're not very good defensively. Now, during the season, we're going to play a lot of teams that are going to come here, and we've seen it all before, that come and sit back and they try and catch us on the break.
Which Monaco did very well today.
Monaco did very well. And the point I'm trying to make is that playing this type of team in Monaco, that's a team that's technically inferior to Arsenal, is exactly the type of team we need to play, because it's going to prepare us a lot better for the season. Teams are going to come here, and I've seen it since I was a little boy. The majority of teams that come to play Arsenal at Arsenal are technically inferior and come and defend, and we need to be able to play against those more effectively than the Barcelonas. We're not going to play teams like Barcelona that often. We're going to play teams like Monaco far more often. So to be able to learn to break these teams down and also defend effectively against them is critical to how we're going to do.
But to counter that, doesn't play Man United. We played Man United in pre-season. That's a glamour game, but that's who we're going to see more of than Monaco.
No, I'm not talking about, we're going to play Man United more often than Monaco. I'm talking about the style and the type of teams, the way that the opposition is going to play. And the majority of opposition that come to Arsenal are going to sit back and try and hit us on the break. Whereas teams like Barcelona are going to attack us on the front foot, which, of course, we're going to have to beat those teams, but we're more often than not, we're going to play playing teams like Monaco. So I thought today, yes, it was flat. It wasn't as exciting. You cannot say that the game today was as entertaining as the game at Barcelona. But that is the reality of the majority of football matches that you go and see. So you have to learn to break these teams down, which, in one sense, we didn't do.
We didn't do it at all. And to contrast that again, Julian, City on Sunday is not going to be them sitting back. It's going to be completely different. And what I've seen today, I don't know if you agree, is not what I want to see going this Sunday. It doesn't breed me with confidence.
Okay, what we all want to see is Arsenal win. Of course. So we had to play a different way today, and it would be an entirely different game against City. It's more likely to be more of a Barcelona type game, where they're going to be less effective defensively than Monaco, but they're going to be far more threatening going forward, and we should have less of the ball. So we've got to play in a whole different way.
Okay, let me ask you to finish up quickly. The player that stood out for you, because a lot of people are speaking about Eddie wasn't great, but I think he was the standout for me out of all the players for Arsenal. We saw Havertz, we saw Declan Rice, saw Timber. What player for you was you thinking, yeah, this is what I'm looking forward to see?
Okay, I was really impressed with Martinelli. In that first half,
Big fan of him, aren't you?
I'm a massive fan of him, but there's a reason. It's not just how he looks and he's wearing number 11 and he's from Brazil, which obviously has an effect on me. It's because he's a great player. He's enthusiastic. He tracks back. He makes a lot of effort. He's highly skilled and he's effective. However, one thing that he needs to improve upon from one moment was I blame him for their goal. You know, the defending he had, maybe it's just he switched off for a second, but the guy walked past him like he was a statue. And once, I mean, it was a good goal, but once he was past Martinelli, to me that was undefendable. Not I'm talking about Martinelli, which was undefendable in a different way. But once he put that ball in, I thought Ramsdale didn't have a chance, and the defence didn't really have a chance to put it away. And just on Ramsdale, I thought, yes, Martinelli was my standout player for the time he was on the pitch, but I didn't think Ramsdale put a foot wrong. I thought he was really good. Didn't have a chance with a goal, and I'm not saying that I'm surprised by the fact that we're in for another goalkeeper, but you know, I'd like to echo some of the things other people said, that maybe if we have got spare money, then maybe a goalkeeper isn't exactly where we need to put it.
Thank you very much, Julian.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.